I love motocross simply because I feel like a superhero when I ride my bike. You're on this powerful machine, jumping in the air, controlling everything. The track's constantly changing, so it's so challenging, and it's very rewarding when you get a super cool lap together. The difficult part comes because it's my own bike. I have to look after my own bike. I don't have a team of mechanics that clean everything, so the difficult part of racing is always coming home, but I love to make my bike look nice, always clean, always working well. But yeah, it's so accessible and much more easy than taking my super bike to a track day. With SBK, I have a team of people looking after every detail of my bike, and I only have to worry about performance. But when I go riding motocross, especially with my family, I am the rider, I am the mechanic, the cook, and I look after everything, packing the van. And now I'm going to give you some tips how you can look after your bike as well. So before riding, I always check that my spokes are very tight. So I go around with my hand, making sure they're tight. If they're not tight, I can nip them up with the spoke knobble here. Then tire pressures. Before riding, always check you have the right tire pressure in your tire. Then throttle. I like a nice smooth throttle. If it's not smooth, it's always smooth. But if it's not smooth, you can take the throttle apart, use some contact cleaner or degreaser, and then you will have that smooth sensation. Everybody knows you can't ride a motorcycle without fuel, and I like to use ELF fuel to give me the best performance on my bike. I always take out the engine oil filter, replace it, and make sure there's 1 litre of engine oil inside the engine, and check that after every ride. If there's not enough oil inside the engine, you can top up by removing this toggle here and putting the oil inside, just until you see that little air bubble at the top of the glass eye. Moving further back on the bike, inside here is the air filter. I always make sure my air filter is clean and I have enough Moto air filter to absorb all that dust and dirt that you get at the track. With my chain, I always make sure it's the right tightness. I use 3 fingers. That's about right. If it's not right, you can adjust the wheelbase of the bike here at the rear axle, and always make sure your chain has enough chain lube. And I use ELF chain lube just like I do on my road race bike. Of course, motocross discipline and road racing is completely different, but there's been many times where I've had my super bike inside the gravel or made a mistake, and these reflexes and experiences from motocross have definitely helped keep me upright, keep me safe, and then I can finish the race in a good way.